Hi there, savewith.crypto. So here we are on Sunday morning. I'm going to do my usual thing with XExchange. It's basically to prove to myself, really, more than anyone else, that the deprecated farm I've got that I made a while ago with MEX and EGLD, or rather XMEX and EGLD, just to check that it's still actually working. It's this one here, so MEX EGLD. This is the one that they want you to withdraw and then rebuild, but you can't rebuild it with XMEX. You can only use MEX now. So I want to keep this as long as I can while it's still making XMEX. So each week I'm looking at it to see if it's worth keeping, you know. Now, in this particular wallet, I have done some harvesting from ZoidPay and Atom Protocol, so I have got a bit of ZoidPay and stuff in here. So liquid tokens, there's actually quite a bit. There's some EGLD that I bought when it crashed the other week. Now, I bought it around $38 and it's currently worth 37.9. I was hoping it would go up more so I could sell it and then repay a loan at Atom Protocol. So at the moment I'm probably just going to keep that as it is. In fact, I might even convert any other bits I've got into EGLD if possible. Anyway, so there's that there. There's a bit of wrapped EGLD. MEX is worth nothing. There's this A1X that I really don't know what to do with. This is worth about the same as what I paid for it. This was one of them Launchpad tokens that seems to be doing quite badly. There's a ZoidPay I was talking about, some Atom Protocol. This Barber, I don't know what that is, some sort of meme thing. This MX Doge, someone sent me that and I don't know what it is. I'm probably just going to ignore that for the time being. And then the rest of it is pretty much dust. So the important thing to note here is the XMEX here, which, if we look at this, so the total is that number there, which is 3.037 billion. If we look at the energy, oh God, this is all so slow now. I think they've done this sort of stupid graphic thing here that just slows everything down. I'm going to pause the video while I'm waiting for that to appear. Okay, well, I refreshed the page and it came up anyway. So yeah, so 2.5 billion energy. I would still love to see that as a proper figure, not just to round it up on. Charge 72%. The charge does seem to be going down every week. That's probably because I'm producing XMEX, but I'm not relocking any old XMEX because I do want it all to start unlocking without a fee in 2027. Yeah, so that's where we are with that. Okay, let's see what there is to claim. So it says energy rewards are in, claim your pool, farm, dual farm and staked rewards. So $25 worth of base rewards and energy rewards. Okay, and I had to sign 7 transactions to authorise that. Yeah, I don't like how it does this now. Okay, so I think that's it. That's all I can do. So if we look at this now, that still says 2.5 billion, 72%. And now my XMEX is up to 3.043 billion. So that actually works out as something like a 0.19% increase in the size of my XMEX stash per week. So at the moment it's still worth doing, I think. It's not brilliant, but it's okay, I suppose. Let's have a quick look at the price of the MEX token. Well, yeah, obviously on the weekly time frame, this looks as dead as a rug pull with a death sentence. Zooming in a bit more, I suppose. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I mean, it is, 40%, 44% up from all-time low. The all-time low being November last year. So there is that. But will it die further? Yeah, possibly. Because I just don't see who is actually using this DEX, apart from people like me trying to salvage a project that I got involved with in 2020. If you know different, then let me know, because it's kind of baffling me a little bit. I mean, part of the appeal of owning a load of XMEX was the fact that you could get involved with these Launchpads on xlaunchpad.com. But to be honest, they've all been bloody awful, really. This one, XOXNO, this was one where it has like a vesting period, and oddly enough, the next claim I can take is in 31 minutes time, which I'll probably do in this video. So the idea with this one, it was one of these things where like you bought a load of tokens at a certain price, and then they get released every few months, the last lot being today. And if we look at the price of XOXNO, it's just died as well. It's just been doing absolutely terrible. And in fact, that sort of cyan line there is the price I bought it at. And, I did sell some when it was worth more, but like, what I'm going to get today is going to be worth 15% less than what I paid for it. And, what do I do with that? Do I assume that maybe that is a higher low? So that's some kind of inverted head and shoulders, so there's a possibility of going up. It's possible, isn't it? Or it could just continue this downtrend. In fact, if all those tokens become available in the next half hour, then people will probably just sell them and the price will dump anyway. You see what I mean? I can't see any advantage at all at the moment of owning XMEX. So why would anybody get involved with XExchange? I kind of feel I'm missing something here. Help me understand if you can. Anyway, I may as well wait to claim those. And I don't think I'm going to get involved with this X Launchpad again because everything on it seems to be terrible. Okay, so these are claimable now, so let's do that. I mean, what I do love about this ecosystem is everything you do, the fees are just minute. This is 0.000 something cents. It's like, really is just so cheap. And it's normally quite quick as well. Okay, so that's that done. So we should be able to see that on XExchange now. Yes, there you go, XOXNO, worth $166. So I'll probably do nothing with that for the time being. What I really want to see is that go back to at least what I paid for it. But you see, the thing is, there's always the idea that, maybe what you could do is swap that into an asset that might recover. So for example, like I think EGLD will be great again one day. I don't think it will go back to the $550 all-time high in this bull run, but it might. But probably sometime in the future it will. But I have no idea about XOXNO. XOXNO seems to be NFT based, which aren't as trendy as they were a couple of years ago. Anyway, I think I'll wait and see. The Zoid Pay, as the Zoid Pay's up 1%, I think I'm going to swap that into eGold, because we have absolutely no idea when the iOS app will get approved. And we've already been waiting 6 months, and we could easily wait another 6 before anything happens. I was contemplating swapping my Atom protocol as well, but it's actually looking sort of okay, actually, compared to a lot of other things. So maybe I'll leave that for the time being. So there you go. That's what I'm doing on XExchange and X Launchpad and the MultiversX ecosystem in general. I'm a bit disillusioned. I have been for a long time. I'm looking forward to getting out of the ecosystem in 2027. I don't want to sell any XMEX and pay the penalty, so I will wait for everything to unlock naturally, which starts in the autumn of 2027. But what I really want to happen is something good. I really want something to look forward to, maybe some product that I can actually use. I can't use X Money, UTK. I can't use that in the UK. The XExchange is just for doing the stuff they do here every week. I don't see a lot of point in being involved in MultiversX. Now, without being overly negative, I do want to see some positive in this. So if you've got any ideas, please do let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. And of course, give the video a big fat like. And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.